All right, we are live. By the way, do you notice, I've said this to you once or twice, that you wait a couple seconds to stop the broadcast at the end of every producer show?
Me?
Thank God now I know not to talk shit about anybody. Yeah, last week, Brando and I were just here. You didn't see Quitch Guy's post?
Oh, well, the reason why is because with this new software,
Yes.
I'm not used to, we don't have a switch over yet. Like, we don't have a idle screen.
Right.
So I just don't want to cut it off because YouTube sometimes delayed a little bit.
Idle thing. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. That like the banner thing would go up. You would switch it, and then you have to get over to the computer to stop it.
Yes.
Makes sense. All right, that makes sense. So we got to figure out that angle then.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, producer show, March 24th, I believe. Good morning to everybody. I got to skip do we have the remote on this thing, on this TV? I'm getting a nice little ad for Fortnite at the moment.
Oh, nice.
And it's going to stop in 64 seconds. Oh, I can grab it. Is it over here? Sorry, people. I just want to see the comments, and so they can get me distracted. There we go. And then let me see if I can get the comments up here. There we go. Test. I see you. Why are you saying test? What's the test thing? Oh, Justin will get up here. Why is everyone typing test? I'm running out of unplayed shows from the past. I'm gonna start losing it soon. Yeah. I'll see if I can read these comments as we go. What are they all saying test for, Justin?
I said test at first.
Okay.
And so I guess everyone's just mocking me.
That was not a diva move, Brendan. Calm down. The whole point, we set this up for one reason, was to see the chat so we could communicate with the chat. So I apologize. Quitch Guy, good morning. That wasn't a diva move. I just didn't know where the remote is. So thank you, Justin, for bringing this over.
You want to watch the 2-minute Fortnite commercial?
Yeah, it was a long one. So how was your weekend? You did not go see Snow White, I heard.
I did not see Snow White yet.
Yeah.
No. It was a
calm weekend.
Yeah, I guess it was cold.
A lot of basketball.
No, I don't really watch basketball.
Weather-wise, it sucked because it was last week. There was some 60-degree days, right? It was beautiful outside, and then this weekend just absolutely sucked. My reign of terror over the Walpole Youth girls and boys second grade basketball rec league team has ended officially as of Saturday. Yep. My first season as a coach went very well. Went well, as well as could be expected.
What was your record?
Well, there were no official games.
Yeah,
but in scrimmage, the team scrimmaged each other. So I never stepped foot once on the court through this entire process, even though it became a thing on the show where we didn't know what it would be in this. I never once gave direction to one kid as a coach. It just never played out that way. It never happened. Besides being an asshole and yelling from like the sidelines, you have to yell at these kids.
What do you yell? Shoot the ball, pass.
I'm yelling at my daughter basically and just like trying to direct her what to do because this is everybody's first time playing the game. They don't know what to do. It's not an actual league. They need to be told what to do. And if those coaches, and it's no disrespect, I get it. They're high school kids working for the rec department of the town, dude. It's fine. But you want them to learn, right? So they got to learn somehow. So you got to tell them what to do basically.
Yeah.
It's different. It's like, in hockey, the coaches are very active. So when a parent is on the sidelines and keeps yelling, shoot the puck, like the kid can't fucking hear you, one. And even if he could, do you think what you said impacted that situation? It didn't. We're right on top of each other, basically. So she took my advice and was probably the best on the court, obviously.
There is nothing better than at a hockey game yelling, shoot the puck.
Oh, shoot the puck. Yeah.
That's
you gotta
great.
yell
Just
it.
shoot the fucking puck.
If you just turn on, you see how like every rink has cameras now. You can go on the site Live Barn, and literally every rink in America now. If you just picked a random one, the camera's just right above where the parents sit. You could just listen to parents talk shit all day long, or they're just screaming like that, shoot the puck. It's absolutely. My second graders league started playing games in pre-K. She is going to cook Walpole in a couple of years, says Mikey Graphic. Yeah, I think we're late. And on that, not to stay, and I apologize if we're going on this too long. I actually looked up because she loves basketball. I said this on the show that she's really enjoying herself playing it for the first time.
Next Caitlin Clark.
Definitely. And so I looked up, like, if the rec isn't going to do basketball until next season again, what are some things, like, are there any camps going on outside of the traditional season? And I bitched about there being no courts. Now I'm going to bitch about the fact that, like, $35 to $45 a session if you want to do like a camp for youth basketball. Hockey, I get it. Hockey, they have to rent ice. It costs like $500 an hour to rent the fucking ice. Of course, if you like want your kid to play hockey, you're going to have to pay, let's call it $30 a class. Fucking basketball? Like
Yeah.
Dana Barrows is charging like $55 in Stoughton per class. You got to sign up for 10 weeks or whatever. That's fucking crazy for basketball, for God's sakes.
It's expensive to rent a court. When the league was going on, when me and Coleman were trying to find like practice courts,
Yeah.
thankfully we had a Be a Man guy and his nephew were able to hook us
I
up
remember that.
in a high school gym. But sometimes like we'd look around and we'd be like, oh yeah, it's $250.
Why is it $250 to rent a basketball?
Christ.
Why? Like why? The lights, they're in schools, so why does it cost that much to rent? The taxpayers are paying for this shit. I'm not rehashing the entire thing, but that's fucked up. And I get it from a hockey. The electricity in the hockey rink has got to be through the roof. The utilities must be fucking crazy. A basketball court?
And like I get it. Like they're like, oh well, we need a janitor there or someone there to open it and close it. And it's
Right.
like, okay, well let's say it's going to be open for 4 hours. Let's say you pay that man $40 an hour, which is extremely generous.
Yes.
I think he could be there, and also it's like there's always in these gyms there's multiple courts.
Yes. Yep.
So
Is there?
let's say you pay them $200.
Right.
That's 1 hour of one of the courts, and normally there's like 4 courts you can rent.
Fuck you. $200 for an hour of indoor basketball? Like, go fuck yourself. That's fucking ridiculous. And by the way,
The chat is making a good point right now. How much do you save in babysitting?
how much you say? Well, I think at that age, you don't just like drop off and leave.
Well, no, what I mean is how much you save so much in like babysitting and daycare.
I'm not. First of all, everything I do when I'm complaining, I'm not complaining for Dave Koning. Dave Koning's fine.
For the
Dave
masses.
Koning is
for the
vouching
masses.
for the little people in the world. Yeah, don't worry about me. All right. Yeah, I'm fine over here. Dave wants subsidized basketball courts. Sure. I mean, I just wasn't expecting it. That's all I'm saying. Like, there's and a Minifan actually told me about a local guy. There's a place called Four Kicks. You ever heard of those?
Yes.
It's like they have like an indoor driving range. It probably sucks shit because the ball goes so high. It's probably hitting the ceiling every time. Fuck, whatever. But they have little camps for kids. And I looked up their like little toddler basketball camp, and it was insanely. I mean, I'm not gonna say insanely expensive, but it was more expensive than I thought it would be in comparison to Chase starting his hockey journey here. You know,
Everything's expensive nowadays, Dave. It's crazy.
These motherfuckers complaining about $30 basketball practices is unbecoming of a W-Town guy. Listen, I told you I'm not complaining about it. It's for everybody else. So, but my time with Walpole Rec basketball is completely finished. All right. So you didn't watch any basketball this weekend. So you didn't see.
I watched like a little bit. Like I
Yep.
saw like the UConn game.
Right. So that's what I was going to bring up. UConn, obviously, coach is a friend of Kirk's, friend of the program to some extent.
Yep.
Jeff D. Lowe, all the history there, and they went down.
Sad. Lost by 2 points. They covered.
Yep.
They covered. I saw Portnoy put a big bet on Florida. I think it was like Florida minus 8.5, 7.5, or whatever it was.
Yep.
So UConn covered. But it just wasn't their year. I mean, if you ask a diehard UConn fan like Jeff D. Lowe or Mutt, they would tell you that like this year was different than the past 2 years. There's no chance they were going to win the championship. But
Right.
you really can't complain winning back-to-back championships.
No,
and,
three-peat is absolutely insane.
Yeah,
Absolutely insane. What a boring start, except for, and I know you said you didn't watch it, the Maryland-Colorado State game. Not that I'm going to dial in on it or anything like that, but that was a fun, obviously, it was the only game to come down to the end, and to win on a buzzer beater was a fantastic watch. So fantastic. Let's see here. Hold on. Justin, the video does look better. So I agree. The full screen looks better with like the little border than what we were doing before with the two shot. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So then when Brando comes in next time, I think we can do the same thing. With
Well,
the
we
third
do have
box.
another guest on the producer show this week.
All right, you said Montante's coming in
Yes,
on Wednesday. Hell yeah.
So that should
Okay.
be exciting.
All right,
Good to see
Montante.
him.
That's breaking news right there. Montante in on Wednesday.
But
All right, yep.
staying on UConn
Yes.
and the 3-con. If we saw, so we didn't talk about Muttstack getting released on Friday's show.
No.
It got released. Mutt tweeted out a picture of it was one of those AI generated. Do you remember like
Yep.
last year when he had like when the boys are betting on hoops and
Yes.
something like that?
Yes.
He had another one.
What's he using for that? Do you think?
Just some sort of AI.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's Grok or what it is, but
Right. A couple of Minifans caught us using Grok for Laconia.
yeah.
And we caught two errors in the picture. Got Grok to fix the errors, but then there was still more errors that we missed.
yes.
I forget what. Go ahead.
So Mutt put out another picture of a UConn fan, or I believe it's supposed to be a UConn fan because the shirt is UCCUN on the
Yes.
shirt.
Yep.
and holding a pretzel, cheering for. So I think it was supposed to be a throwback to the 3Con boys when they went to go see them.
Right.
And then there was just some great liners in the Mutt-Stack.
Oh, the Mutt-Stack, I was dying. I was telling you about it this morning. This coverage, we don't have to do it again. I fought about it, and I beat the bag out of you and Tim McCann a couple weeks ago on the Belichick issue. It's not a big deal. But Mutt's coverage of it in the Mutt-Stack was laugh out loud funny to me. Maybe nobody else thinks it's funny, but how much would you pay to see this group text message of Bill's best friends reacting to the picture? $100? $500, maybe up to $1,000 for you folks who got rich on Jail Stool or some other meme. Like, why is he referencing Jail Stool happened 4 months ago? Like, what a random fucking thing to include.
It was like a month and 2 or 3 weeks ago. I believe it was like, I don't know.
Just so fucking random. And by the way, like Kirk really has it because we've basically obviously said that the majority of people subscribe to the Mutt-Stack are from Kirk Minihane. I don't really think Kirk spent too much time on Jail Stool on the actual show either. So the audience is probably, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
No, but I love it. This is very similar, and hopefully it's a similar situation soon. When I don't know if you remember when Clemmer first got hired at Barstool.
Yep.
He was like weirdly writing blogs, trying to like shoehorn in like Barstool topics. Like he was talking about like, I went on vacation in Utah and I went to a bar, and then it would just randomly have like a couple sentences of like, of course I enjoyed a couple of pineapple high noons. And it was like, it's like, yes. We get it, Clemmer.
Right.
High Noon is a sponsor.
Great little Mutt-Stack, like the way he's worded this. Even that he tells this little anecdote about his wife. I don't have to read it, but I said anecdote, didn't I do? Who's the one who said anecdote last time?
I don't know.
Anecdote about his wife and yoga, whatever. It's funny. It's just Mutt being Mutt, I guess.
But it was very, very funny. The Belichick thing. It's like, how much would you pay to see Bill Belichick's best friends in a text thread? I'm gonna go out on a big limb and say like Bill Belichick isn't like texting his best friends.
Doesn't seem like a group chat guy
every day. Like OMG. Like I don't know. Maybe he is now with a younger, with the younger girl.
I'm insanely vain. You put up the live stream of the video. Has my posture has it been getting worse in your opinion?
No,
because my posture is fucking horrific having to look at this. I never have to look at like that.
No,
we usually just have the chat up, and now we have the video up with it. But
I know there's someone on the YouTube that will comment like Justin's posture looks terrible today.
Do you think those things work that you like attach to your back? You have to wear them.
Yeah, a back brace.
Yeah, but it's like
yes,
it's specifically for like how long do you have to wear that before it starts correcting your posture?
I don't know. That's something
I should try that. I think
if your posture's fine. Do you have like not an eating?
I have to like sit up more.
Not an eating disorder, but like body dysmorphia. Like, do you see in the mirror? Do you see like a fat?
Well, I have a low grade of scoliosis, I believe. I think I've told that story.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like if you look in the mirror, are you like, wow, that's a handsome fellow, or are you like
no? I mean, other people are the ones who started that whole 9.5 trend. I'm just pointing out that I have to look at it, and I'm clearly like hunched over like the fucking hunchback.
I know. I was thinking this the other day though, like when you went on like that.
Oh, you were thinking about me being a fucking vain asshole?
No. I was thinking about you being the opposite. That you were going on like a water cleanse for like 5 days to lose weight. Like you don't need to lose weight.
I was just trying something different because I've been trying to. Well, first of all, how do you know I don't need to lose weight?
Because I look at you.
And second of all, I was in this journey of, and I'm still in it because I fucked up the last couple of weeks. I eat like an insane amount of fucking Mike and Ike's and Skittles, like an insane amount. It's so fucking stupid to eat that dumb candy. If you like chocolate, would make sense to me. Like chocolate, you can have different shit.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
You want us to stop? Kirk just got here.
Oh, okay.
But like
that fucking shit.
That stuff. I look like shit, so I just wanted to lose weight, and I felt like trying something. That's all.
Here we go.
You want a mic? You want to get on a mic?
Kirk
or
just
no?
walked in and scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, you were aggressive. No, Justin. Is his headphones on? And you gotta adjust the thing.
Should be. Let me
see. This has got to be fun for you.
Whoa.
This is not coming in on a producer show. It has to be an all-time low moment for you.
I didn't know you got what?
Oh, he's got to fix the computer. Yeah, he's got to fix the camera.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be on me. Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah,
it sounds a little.
Yeah, it's got to be one of your all-time low broadcasting moments. Producer show is horrific. Though you gave it a compliment the other day, just in some respect.
What did I say?
You said you guys had more live viewers than another show that just made.
Oh, that's true.
millions.
I don't know if it's a compliment on the show or not.
Yeah.
No, I'll stay out of the way. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, he was just. You were commenting about my weight for some reason. I don't know why you brought it up.
No, I was wondering if you have an eating disorder because you're going on like juice, like
I
water.
was just
cleanses
trying
for
something
5 days.
different. Everybody tries it. You were on some kind of thing, right? You did the not vegan, but you did the
Still am,
keto
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You were a keto guy.
Yeah, still
Yeah.
am. Yeah, I've lost about like 15 pounds this year. I think.
There you go.
Sorry.
There you go. So I just tried something different. What's wrong with that, Justin?
Nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now I think you're all flustered because you have to add the camera, right?
No,
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm just here to look at the studio, do a couple of case
Yeah.
questions, and I'll get out of there. So do your show. I'm just listening. I'm a listener.
Okay. Well, we're getting all of our Barstool ordered us all our furniture for the studio this week.
Good. Okay.
Yes.
Good.
So
Good,
that will
good,
be
good.
that will be a major update. Justin painted this whole thing in probably one day. He painted this entire.
It looks
room.
good.
it was
Yeah.
2 days.
Yeah. It was 2 days.
Looks
Yes.
good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Plenty of time to go.
We didn't know if you'd be pissed off about the smell the other day.
No, you mentioned that. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
No, the paint looks good. Justin had time to go on plenty of network shows too. So he's been working hard.
We haven't gotten to the network shows.
Mhm.
We haven't gotten to Menners this weekend, though. They didn't really say anything.
I've consumed nothing
None of the
since
network
I've been
shows.
on. Now they haven't watched
That's
one
probably smart.
second.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. That's
No,
probably smart.
just haven't watched because we're not going to talk about it. So I
Right.
don't.
Oh, you're missing out on the Minifan Network show, which is Manners does a
Great.
impression.
Oh, does he? Good. I hope it's going well. I have not consumed. I don't think anything. I
Oh,
don't.
there you go. You see that?
Great.
Look at that.
Uh,
It might need some adjustment. Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only updates I think I don't know if Mutt's. Well, it's called Mutt because I don't know if he shaved his head or not. If he's let his hair grow out.
Oh.
That's what I'm concerned about. And I think Justin, the Pedro Martinez thing is this weekend.
It's this Thursday.
This Thursday. You're going to
Yes.
that?
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
He told me you got to get there early.
Oh yeah, I'll be
He
there.
said it's going to be sold. It's sold out. Tickets are free, but it's going to be sold out. He said.
Is he?
Oh,
So
now I know. Yeah, good.
were you going to give an update? Is he said anything about IceCon or anything like that?
Nothing to me.
That's pathetic.
I suspect
That's
I'm not
just
going.
horrific.
Yeah.
So you were literally just only going to go.
I see things on Twitter. I don't watch it, but I see things on Twitter where people were critical of me going to IceCon.
Yes, Kane specifically. Yes.
Definitely, a grown man should not go if he wants to go somewhere on vacation. Not go
Right.
somewhere.
Right.
I don't know what to say.
And where
I'm
is it?
staying. I'm staying away from all the. Yeah.
It's
I've
Nashville, right?
I've seen
Nashville?
enough. What's that?
It's in Nashville, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you're going.
Yeah. I'm not going because I don't think Mutt's going.
So you were only going to go basically to get
Trying to
Mutt
get him a job.
exposure. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I thought, but he doesn't. He doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
If you want to call Mutt.
Yeah. And people don't make this out to be something where I'm not doing. This is not a KMS show.
No,
I'm just
it's
jumping in for a few minutes. I'm in
You,
the studio.
you didn't expect this. We didn't tell you we were doing this.
I didn't even see on Twitter. You must have tweeted it out, right?
I tweeted-
Oh, was it like in the last 10 minutes?
It was.
Hi, this is Mike. I can't get the
Whatever, 15 minutes or
Yeah,
something?
15
Okay,
minutes,
I didn't see it. Yeah. Okay, well, whatever.
Not coming. So you're hearing rumors that he's growing out his hair?
I don't know.
would be
So it's been, well,
That would be a travesty.
stuff. I shaved mine I got mine shaved this morning. I don't know.
For an event this week or no?
Oh,
It hasn't been confirmed yet.
oh, it hasn't?
I mean, I thought it
Well,
was.
the other thing is we can also do the thing we normally do on that day an hour later. We're
I didn't want to ask you to do that
No, I know, but we could. I don't think they
Yeah.
would mind. Would they?
Right.
We always move around if needed.
for other people. Yeah.
Oh, so it's not confirmed?
She hasn't confirmed. I sent them a studio recommendation, and then they haven't confirmed it after that.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll see.
And you think that's going to be in May now?
That's going to
Potentially.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Good.
what they're hinting at. Yes.
That'll be fun. That'll be a
Yeah.
fun night.
Yeah.
Now,
renting a room for that is kind of a crazy
I
decision.
think we'll do
but
some
it's
sort
a-
of charitable
endeavor.
distribution of the funds, I suspect.
Yeah.
I would guess. I don't know. But no, it looks exactly the same as it did a month ago, I think.
People want you to have
The holes are filled.
That's a
Yes.
huge adjust. Yeah.
Maybe
that's
not
a huge
1:30
thing.
today, but the holes are or 2:30 today.
Yeah.
What's that?
People want you to have like the real studio with like the lights above you, and
I don't
they
think
want
people-
the neon
I
lights.
don't know. Yeah. Who?
I would say that's like their vision. That's what majority of
The
people. that
neon
I'm hearing
lights.
about. Yeah, you know what I'm talking. That's like a podcast studio.
Like who?
thing.
Like what podcast?
I would say like on the
Because Justin sent me a
network.
picture of something that looked like it was like wood paneling in the background.
That's exactly what that was.
Wasn't it?
It was wood paneling, yes.
I can never decide what. Like Justin would pile on in that moment, but I didn't mind that look. I didn't mind that look.
Was I wrong? Or was it not wood paneling? I had my glasses.
No,
on.
it was wood paneling.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what it was.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's a normal look. Like a lot of people have the
It's
wood,
not- it's
the
not-
weathered
it's
wood
not this
behind
show,
you.
though.
Yeah, but it's not super bright either.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't disgusted by it, but I just said no,
Yeah,
not for me.
Yeah, I think you just want like newer and cleaner is all you want.
Yeah, I don't want a couch,
Right.
chair. Yeah, just like refreshed.
Right.
I want it to look better and sound better for the case.
Yep.
You know, I mean, KMS is fine. I don't even know if KMS is going to be on YouTube when we come back.
Oh yeah.
Who knows? I
That
don't
could be
know.
a change. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. So, but I mean, I want to
Well, you
look.
bought us a brand new video system basically for that reason. So.
Who did? I did.
Yeah.
Great. Well, you know.
Though I did tell you we probably saved you $10,000 on that expense.
You did mention that.
So,
You did mention that.
So,
Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. It'll be fine. I just want it to look, if we do like a one-off video episode, let's say something we like, it doesn't look, ridiculous in the background.
There's not a picture of
Yeah, it's not
me,
a crooked
Dave, and-
picture from Milton's with
Right.
these store for men, by the way. 3 great locations. Our great friends at Milton's.
Yes.
Go shop there today if you can.
So you want the to switch out the logo feature is what you want. Like you want to be able to
I don't even know what that means. What do you mean?
like you take out the KMS logo so you can put in the case logo behind you
Yeah, I would just leave the case logo.
at all times.
Don't you think? I mean, that's for the. Sounds like that's where the
Well, it
money's
seems
going
like
to
that's
be.
what you care
Yeah.
more about anyway. So.
Well, no, it's just what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, April 16th is
right.
not
That
happening.
was a great find by you this
Oh, no.
weekend. I got
Yeah.
frustrated with that. I hate.
What's
Do you
that?
hate that too? Like if I sent you something,
No,
you get
I
mad that you didn't find it.
No, we're
I get mad about that. I wanted to find that. So,
Why? It's collaborative.
It's
We're trying to.
Because you spend time on it, you're getting nowhere, and then when somebody else finds something that you were looking in similar places, you get pissed off.
Yeah, the goal is the same
Right,
to
right.
have a good season. And I think I'm intrigued by this potential season.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm like you. I'm looking at the. Is that sneakers?
What?
Yes.
I'm like.
Well, we
totally
need like
reading
it's
the,
different. You don't need comments
Yeah.
to make a like. If we didn't have those comments, this show would be 12 minutes.
Right.
I think we've extended the show.
Because how long Sneakers has visitation rights on his kids every other weekend, right? Isn't
I
it
know
12
nothing
minutes?
about that
Is that true,
information.
Justin, or no?
I don't know.
That's one thing with these losers. Like I used to humor these guys. Just having a few weeks, like I'm never going to talk to these assholes again.
Right. No more in studio appearances.
No, people like that. No, they're out. They're out to like this guy. Like went out and tried to hire somebody to rape my daughter.
Right.
Like I have no time for them.
Right.
They're my enemies now.
Dave, put a green screen behind him so you can always change the background. That seems to make a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's Kirk on the beach today.
Yeah, whatever you guys want. I'm just concerned about how it looks for the case because KMS, if it looks bad, that's also funny. But
Right.
the case can't look shitty.
The plan now, I think, looks good for the case. The vision board looks okay.
Yeah, does it?
Yeah, it looks all right.
Good. Yeah.
Any other takeaways, Justin, from Menor? He didn't watch it, but any from Menor's show? You guys didn't really get into much. Like, it's not a lot's going on with the Minifans right now.
No, Kane,
Is that right? No.
Yeah.
Kane kind of backed off of it. He was more on Twitter saying like, "Oh, he thought it was shitty of Kirk to
Yeah. What was his take on it?
that like, oh, you're going to go to Elio's thing and you're
Right.
doing a name, but you won't do KMS."
That's
And then
correct.
he kind of backed off of it on the show and said like, "Oh, if he wants to do that." So he didn't really come with a fight.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Well, first of all, Elio's thing is a Saturday. It's Nashville. You're not traveling across the
I don't care if
country.
it's a
or anything
Tuesday.
like that.
I don't-
Right.
I don't-
Right.
and I said the only person who could have an issue with that, who obviously doesn't, is Dave. And it sounds like he doesn't at all.
No, I don't think
So-
so. I mean, if he does, I would. Yeah. I mean, I'd be happy to talk to him about it. But like I'm just I have to say I don't miss the show one bit. Normally I'm gone. I'm like eager to do the show again.
Mhm.
I don't miss the show at all.
What about like when it's like when funny things happen? You got to miss that.
What funny things have happened?
I don't know. Like all of a sudden you find out Justin has been, whether it's his Lego collection or something like that. Like those types of moments.
Or you find out that
You can't-
Dave's brother is a flaming homosexual.
Whoa, what the fuck was that? What the shit was that? You are a Lego guy. You've always been. Like that is a completely separate fucking. I thought you said you were going to back me with stuff like that happens. That was a
now I'm like
fucking.
you. I'm reading the
Yeah.
Freddie Lynn came by. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now it's just what happens to you. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, you do get
You
overwhelmed.
get hyper focused
by the
on the chat. Yeah. I'm glad I have it on during the show. But I'm reading it. Would you say Dave's? Oh, yeah.
That was a wild throw. That was an
True,
absolute.
but it's a cheap
What a cunty move by you. Holy
It's not
shit.
wrong, but it's still a cheap shot.
Sure, but I
never was.
can't play into that. He's okay with playing into the Lego thing. If you found out something about me that I was comfortable talking about, it's the same premise. I'd go on, it's open all day. You can go after me.
Fair enough. And I do like
whatever I was
sneakers. I
just
can't
saying.
help myself. I took a cheap shot, but I do like the guy.
What was Menner's take on the Portnoy Logan Paul thing? He was laughing.
Oh,
about
he had a
something
funny-
else.
Oh, he must have been talking about. I brought up on a name the other day. That was wild. So Dave just has his birthday the other day, right?
Yep.
He's my age essentially, right? I mean, he's whatever. I'm 50. He's what, 47, 48 now?
I believe he just
Do
turned
we know
up to
how old the Paul brothers are? Are they twins?
I
They're not twins. are they?
believe-
I thought he said one of them was 28.
Jake Paul, I believe, just turned 26. Let me see. Oh, he's 28. Yep, Jake Paul just turned 28.
He said they're in the same. I mean, I guess intellectually they are in the same generation.
They
though.
kind of came up around the same time. Like,
Oh, I'm going to defend
Dave's
Dave.
been around for 15 years.
What was Dave's quote?
20 years? Jake Paul was 8?
yeah, I guess it's been
What are you talking about?
it's been like 10 years or 12 years for Jake Paul, the Paul brothers.
Yeah, but what was the quote? It was that he's the best marketer.
He's the best marketer of my generation.
Which whatever. I said the
Kardashian.
It doesn't matter.
I would defend that because I just think
No, that's not the argument. He said they're the same generation. He said I'm not in their generation.
That was the big point.
I don't think he necessarily meant like age
That's what
generation.
generation means,
He meant
though.
internet generation. I'm in the same he
Internet
exploded
generation
at the same
since-
time. Didn't matter what age the Pauls were. They both kind of exploded on the internet around the same time.
I guess, but you compared to me is about the difference of Jake Paul compared to Dave compared to like the Pauls
Our generation.
Is it
fame
though?
wise. Yes,
I mean,
Yes.
he was on Family Guy last night. I don't know if you saw everyone in America tweeting about that.
so what a horrifically unfunny clip too.
Why wouldn't they just use? I don't watch Family Guy. Do they use the voice? Like,
Neither
why
do
would
I never really liked it, but why didn't? Well, yeah, Dave probably would have done it. It was.
Yeah.
I saw people from Barstool be like, "This is really funny." It was funny that he was on.
I don't think. Why wouldn't they use his voice?
And by the way, if Dave's as famous as the Paul brothers, he can't get super excited if he's on Family Guy.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
almost.
but you
gets-
could have fun with it a little
Yeah,
bit.
but you can't. But like you got.
He didn't even tweet about it, actually.
Oh,
He
yeah.
big timed it.
I didn't think it was funny. I'm sure he'd probably agree. I did not think it was funny.
It's just one of those things where it's like, oh, I know that.
Right.
Like, there's no joke to it. It's
No.
just, oh yeah, Dave Portnoy does pizza reviews.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. It was whatever.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah.
It was fine. But no, I didn't. Was that Menner's premise?
Was yes, that why is Portnoy saying my generation?
Well, he's intellectually he's stilted. He's at an age. He thinks he's like 24. Obviously, there's reason to suggest that's the case.
You do always say that like people get stuck in the age where they first become famous.
Yeah, that's true. That's they
So
say
that
about
was
actors. Yeah,
20
Yeah.
years ago?
And luckily for me, I was like 35 or something. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really. Yeah.
What'd you think about that Tiger tweet last night?
Troubling. I don't.
What
well, you
fucking
can't.
weird
I
tweet.
thought
I'm
it was
gonna
an
say-
engagement tweet.
So I'm gonna say I'm sure what everyone else has said. You can't do that, then ask for privacy. You're also not going to get it.
Dumbest
So
thing ever.
like,
And by the way, why does he need?
that's
why-
Dawn's. That's Dawn's.
Don's ex-wife.
My
Don
friend
Junior's
Dawn's
ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Oh
cute.
yeah, he appeared on the program. Friend of the program.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still message her once in a while. She's she's cute.
She's the mother of the girl who's trying to be a golf influencer, right?
Who stinks? I saw
she was last place.
she's like
for it,
87 or
right?
something. Her and Charlie Woods can have a kid who'll be the worst golfer ever.
Right.
Big beef. I mean, this the Charlie Woods like 85 the other
Right.
day.
I think he was he 25th
Oh,
or
was
something?
I
don't know how
annoyed
many
with
kids.
fucking Freddie yesterday? I annoyed.
Yeah,
but
that's a
in
tough
a
day for
lousy
him.
mood. A
Yeah.
lot of pars.
Yeah.
But I've sent you guys like 7 guests to book.
I know it's tough.
Nothing.
Yeah.
0. Crickets.
A couple of your celebrity. Oh, I'm calling him a celebrity one.
Mhm.
Those ones suck. They
What do
just
you mean?
never get back to you. Multiple reach outs to those.
Like
I
who?
think the other one,
Well,
the
give
one
me a hint.
movies is the only one I think that you actor
How about music?
music. The most recent one.
The book I sent you the link to.
No response from them yet.
Jeez.
You know?
It's a
The
good
late-
spot.
The
I mean,
latest one, I sent you a message. Have you corresponded with his manager before? That guy sucks shit.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he stinks.
Yeah.
But he's
Oh, yes,
communicating
yes,
with
yes,
me,
yes,
but
yeah,
he
yeah.
fucking sucks. So I don't know what his deal is, but
I don't get why I don't get why ones like that I looked at they're selling no tickets. Like
right.
why wouldn't come on, you sell 50 tickets, you sell 30
So,
tickets.
2
I don't get
tickets.
You're right. You're just bullshit for 30 minutes. I don't understand.
I don't
Or
get it.
books. That's the whole point, isn't it?
Yep.
I don't know.
I don't understand it either.
You're probably-
All right. Any other Minifan
So
stuff?
bother
'Cause,
you your feet can't touch the ground there?
well, the chair's high up.
Okay.
And it can't go lower. The chair can't go lower.
Okay, that's not going to happen when I'm here. But go ahead.
No, this is your chair. And this is substantially higher.
Is this weekend the 90210 thing?
In Hartford.
Yeah. What happened to that? Where's my what the hell's going
Right.
on here?
Right.
Let's go. Jesus Christ. What were you saying?
No, I was just asking Justin if anything else Minifan related happened. I just think people are. I think this is the moment where shit was happening the first couple weeks with you gone, even just tweets and stuff like that. Now they've settled in. Like there's no chaos going on whatsoever, except for Dying Guy, who had to announce a break after his shitbox blog, and then all of a sudden starts tweeting about the NCAA tournament last night.
Oh, is that right?
So
I don't know. I unfollowed him.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't.
It is this weekend. 90s come.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we'll talk about all that stuff when I come back. That was the one that I had a big problem with.
Yep.
Only because he suggest. I don't care. Like, I'll do it. Why not? I'm here. So he left out messages that we had gone back and forth with, and like a month or two ago, whatever it was, he said to me, "Hey, I don't like my job anymore. I'd like to work for you or for Barstool." I'm like, "Oh, sure, no problem." So he said I can blog for you guys, or I can work on the case. He's a gym teacher, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he has no history in this. I said, "Hey, we're not hiring right now." I said, "But if I were you, just a piece of advice, I would do something creative and funny and wave your arms at Dave if you're looking for a job, because you never know if you get Dave on the right day. If this guy does a funny video about dying, KMS, whatever, you get Dave, it goes viral enough, you get Dave in the right move, Dave might just hire you. It could happen.
It's happened before.
It's happened
Yeah,
before.
right.
Yes.
Like it's not. So what he, I guess, instead does is this blog post where he says to Dave, like, you're choking 20 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then suggests to me that, like, we had some plan to raise money together for charity, and then I just stopped doing it.
Right.
That's where I was like, well, fuck this guy. And here's the truth is, you can be dying, and you can be a great person. You can also be dying and be an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think he's just an asshole who happens to be dying. Maybe. I don't even know if he's dying or not. And, like, so I was like, well, fuck this guy. If he's going to pull that shit, get the fuck out of here.
Or you caught him on a bad day. Just one bad day where he's going through some pretty serious shit.
I think I mentioned on the show before the show ended that I thought that he was kind of an asshole anyway. Like, I could see him trending in an asshole manner, like the Freddie Ling guy. Like, you could see when people, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's an asshole vibe to it.
When they start feeling like they're not being paid attention to, they start to kind of flip a little bit, it seems like.
I can't think of any other examples. But, so, with Dying Guy, it's like, well, then fuck off.
Right.
And I messaged him. I was like, fuck you. You're a fucking prick. Don't buy. I went on my way to try and help him get a job that he wanted. Fine. Do this, do that. He did the opposite thing. And I was like, well, fuck you. You're saying that, I turned down the chancellor. Well, you have to come to me with a concrete plan. Mm-hmm. Don't come up to me and be like, hey, let's raise money together. Well, what's your exact plan? If it's a good idea, we'll do it.
Yeah. He also you gave him like a huge moment with the Unnamed show when you guys started talking about, and then it started to permeate all the other shows on Barstool. It was on KFC. It was on the Rundown and all this shit. That was probably his moment to arm wave in the appropriate way.
It's the disease of Clemmer and the disease of Mutt, where people think because Clemmer got hired and Dave kind of wanted to hire Mutt, everybody thinks they can get a job at Barstool.
Right.
Or that crowd. These people think, and it's like,
at least Clemmer went and danced.
I agree.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Clemmer did the Idol, and he tried. He reached out to Dan, and he did what this guy's have anything to bring to the table. I mean, that blog was never gonna. Like, what did he think he was doing? I don't know.
Bad blog. Yep, bad blog.
The lucky ones are his kids. They don't have to deal with him when they're older.
Eventually.
But although I don't even think he's dying, I hate to be an asshole. I actually don't think he's dying.
Yeah.
He just died. The only thing he's dying is he's dying.
I think he said I think in one of his tweets recently, he said he got some really bad news. I think.
Well, that was
part of his break.
That was the tweet where he said he was taking time away.
Right. And then he, NCAA March Madness just got so crazy he had to.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. I don't like him after that. Like, I hope everything works out for him health wise, I suppose, but I don't like that. I don't like this. Like, you're, using we raise money for. When I saw that, I was like, this guy's just fucking dumb with me.
Right. All right. We have a bunch of other dumb topics, but I don't want to waste your time.
Go ahead.
They're dumb. They're dumb like Barstool things because there's no
Like
Minifan
what?
stuff. What was I going to bring up next? Jersey Jerry uses 2 feet when he's driving.
Okay.
See? You ruined this. I bet Justin and I could have gone on for that one.
That's crazy.
I bet we could have done 6 minutes.
You know who else? The only other person I knew who did that was the son in Breaking Bad.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, because he was sick?
There was a scene where he was using 2 feet.
Walt Jr.?
Yeah.
But you use 2 feet when you first start to learn to drive a car, right?
No, you don't.
Now my dad made it
I did.
clear.
Nope.
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I did.
That's
I
how you
would have.
ruin a car.
I'm not saying it lasted a long time.
I think I would have.
I think you do until you start driving.
Yeah.
It's weird that's like in the program they don't just say use 1 foot.
What do you mean the program?
Like when you're learning in a driving school or whatever.
The instructor tells you that.
They definitely
I
told
don't
you
think they
use 1
told
foot.
me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't remember. For me, it was like fucking 35 years ago. I remember
Yeah.
I did it when I got my license in like May, I think I want to say, or the end of it would have been whatever 6 months after, right after, so the end of April, and it was high allergy season for me. And back then there was like nothing for allergies. Like there was no.
Bad couple weeks here, huh?
Well, this is good for you today.
Yeah.
And I was sneezing like crazy, and the lady was like, every time you sneeze, you have to feel like you sneeze, put the blinker on and pull over. So like I would be driving and like literally sneezing like 46 times in 4 minutes, like right, blinker, sneeze, sneeze, blinker, sneeze. It took me like 3 hours to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, she told you like that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
I've had
Like
moments
it's distracting
where,
on the road. If you feel like you have to sneeze, put the blinker on and pull over and sneeze and then drive again.
I've had moments where I had a big sneeze and I felt like I was driving erratically in some fashion.
Sure, but did you pull?
I didn't pull over, but maybe I should have.
Yeah. Are you still texting and driving?
I'm much better at it. Not as much. Not as much. Have I done it at a red light? Sure. But I don't do it while actually moving the vehicle.
Did you hang out with Montante this weekend? Or one of you? Didn't you say that?
Not this weekend. No.
He's coming in on
He's
Wednesday
coming in on Wednesday.
for the producer show.
Good.
Isn't that exciting?
Oh, he's like JD Salinger. You
You
can't hear him
might-
anywhere.
You might randomly agree with this. We got a little fiery at the beginning of the producer show.
Go ahead.
So my basketball season ended this year. First year as a coach.
Oh, yeah.
And I was looking up how to continue, like how could she find lessons somewhere else outside of the season. The lessons cost anywhere from $30 to $60. Let's call it per class if you were to sign up.
Per hour or whatever.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh.
And it's not about me. It's not about the money with me.
He's fighting for the common man here.
Don't like hockey rinks cost money to, obviously whether it be heat and electricity costs. There's a lot of costs at play with a fucking hockey rink. That costs anywhere from $20 to $35 per class.
Is a personalized basketball instructor? Like one-on-one?
Let's just say no. Like let's say she went to like that Dana Barros place or something like that.
Oh, like to go.
Where there's like 30 kids hopefully in the class, which is
What's a
what I would
class?
prefer.
Though? What do you think? It's free?
No, but I would
Are you
think
a communist? Like
when I looked it up, I thought,
all
all right. So my thought process was, if Chase is paying what's called $20 for hockey, basketball would be $15 at best because it's a fucking basketball gym. And then Justin told me that when you guys were playing basketball, to rent a place was crazy expensive. Why are you paying $250 to rent a basketball court?
Not for us, it wasn't.
No, not. But like looking to rent. But
Yeah.
we had hookups.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's one thing if it's like, yes, if I'm going to the Jason Tatum basketball clinic, I think I'm going to pay $60.
Take her to the
a
gym.
class.
I didn't do any of this stuff. I just played.
Well, it's just.
She has a-
comparing you to her, this is her first year playing basketball.
She has a
We
hoop
can't
now,
talk
too.
about that. It's just to keep her
Oh, you
interested.
put the hoop up?
Well, the one from Laconia.
Oh, she has that hoop.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there you go. Good.
But just off season, you want to be indoors, and there's not that many options, as you guys know by now.
Sure,
So
but the
I
off
would
season is
rather-
over.
Yeah, in the summertime, she will play a lot of basketball outdoors.
She can do it now.
Yeah,
It starts now.
yeah. That's
35, 40, you can play.
That's a fair point. But she probably needs to learn the right way to some extent from somebody.
Well, didn't she just do a thing? I mean,
Yeah.
wasn't there just a...
No, they were awful. It was just like high school kids doing the rec
Well,
league.
do you blame the coach then?
I was not a coach, unfortunately. If I was a sideline coach for sure.
Were you-
She learned from me.
Would she go to camps this summer?
She's doing a dance camp. I know that.
I'm saying basketball now. Does she
I'd like to
stink,
put her
or-
in one, but I just feel like the week thing sucks. I'd rather them go year long.
Well, the week thing is good.
don't
Basketball
know.
camp is great.
Like Chase is going to do year long hockey
Yeah.
just because he doesn't do anything else. So might as well keep it going.
Right,
I don't
right.
like the idea of like she's going to go for 1 week and then be done with it. I don't know. I'd rather just keep going. If she likes it, just keep going. But whatever. Yeah, it's riveting conversation. So.
Well, I'm just saying, yeah.
All right, what else, Justin? Any other topics we should hit?
Let me see here. Bernstein fired officially from the Score.
Yeah, we didn't have much to say on that though, because that wasn't like that wasn't our
Inevitable.
battle.
You
Makes
can't,
sense.
once you do that, you can't do
I
that.
did see somebody write this like long diatribe about how he was like the greatest sports person in Chicago history. Is that a
Oh
thing?
yeah, I
Does
didn't
he have
know
a
anything about him.
reputation in Chicago to that level?
I was gonna do I was gonna do a fantasy baseball league with Jeff as my co-owner and some Minifans in it. So the draft started like 8:15 last night, and Jeff sent me Jeff, everything's charted, he's super into it. Sends me the link, and I see all the potential names. I see the names of the people in the league, and it's like Roscoe and like Be a Man guy and Coleman. I text him. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do this. I can't.
That's great.
I can't be in a league with these people. I'm out.
Did you ever do fantasy?
Oh yeah, big time. I loved it. Andy Nolan's fantasy baseball. He has a buddy who's got a ton of money who flies Andy out and to Vegas every year, and Andy does a draft that's like big money. Basically, he uses Andy as
as his brain for it?
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 3,000 teams. He's finished like in the top 5 a couple of times.
Really?
Wow, holy shit.
So I was texting with him. Now, I want to start liking. I don't have a sport really other than golf. So I was like, I'll get into baseball this year. My only rule was we can't draft Juan Soto. He left the Yankees.
I'm surprised. I would think you would like March Madness though, because at least it's not totally all dominated by 3-pointers.
Yeah, no, I watched Patino and Calipari, and I watched UConn. So no, I've enjoyed that.
Yeah. Tickets for that were $450. My brother and I paid.
Yeah.
For that day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got offered 2. I didn't go.
Fuck. Yeah.
You should have told me. But yeah, I was like, I'll get into it this season. The only rule was Juan Soto because A, he left the Yankees, and B, I can't share in the joy of like Kevin and Clemmer.
Yeah.
And I feel like with the Kevin jinx, Juan Soto, like I said, is going to get ALS.
Yeah,
He'll be Juan Soto this season, I think.
Clemmer's in that league, definitely.
No, he's not.
Oh, really?
No.
Wow.
Mudd is, of course. And it's $100 in. And Mutt's like, yeah, I paid him because I finished second last year, so I didn't have to pay. Like, you just use $100 to get back in.
Yeah, good for
I
money.
think money's tight.
Yeah.
So, and I did see on Facebook or something, a Pedro Martinez thing is no charge.
Oh, it's free.
Bringing
18
the casino.
plus.
Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic. Like Mutt had you covered for those.
Oh, no.
No, this is just general admission, free for everybody.
That's how it is. They want you in there.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's all we got.
That's it.
That's it. Yep.
Really?
Yeah, we hit all of our topics, and honestly, it might be our longest show yet. I wonder why that happened.
When's the next show's Wednesday with Montante?
I think
Yes,
so. Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
And we are back April 16th. I don't know with who. Probably Mike and Mike. How's Mike do? Have you talked to him, Justin?
A little bit. He's been good. He's just chugging along. Blind Mike Project.
Blind Mike Project. BlindMike.net. Go subscribe.
People want us to bring him in for the producer. I don't like that idea. Like, Mike is elevated. He doesn't
Mike,
need
you
to
could
come
bring
on.
in. No.
Would he do it though?
Yeah, he would do it.
You would?
I think. Yeah,
He'd probably do it. Yeah.
I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
You all right, Justin? You seem like you're.
That was such a fucking asshole thing by Justin.
What?
Then going back to my brother after the shot
I
about
apologize.
the Legos.
That was a total.
That was
cheap
a
shot.
fucking.
I apologize.
I know it doesn't. I actually kind of like it because, like I said on the show, now it's past that point. You have to acknowledge it now.
Has there been anything in the whatever like
Family?
since-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, what's that?
My brother-in-law brought it up at a hockey game a week and a half ago.
A week and a half ago.
Yeah. Yep.
Why?
That a buddy heard it. Yeah. I think he just probably waited to say it to me.
Was
or
he
something like
upset about it? Or
that. No. Like
Oh.
he's got a weird brain. Like he probably thought it was funny and stuff like
you
that.
talked to your brother about it or no?
Nope.
So nothing's really changed.
No, because that's like a real thing. I would probably have to like be in person with him. He's in Florida right now.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. Yep.
Miami Beach?
No,
I don't know.
I'm not gonna. I almost said it's worse than that. It's
What
more.
does that mean? Worse?
It's not.
Worse.
It's
more on the nose?
If you were to say something else, it's more predictable for somebody of his.
His what?
Like
Disease?
no,
His illness? What?
he's an actor. He's a Broadway actor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's why.
Well, now you're really outing him.
Well, that just is what it is. What do you mean? But people know me and my last name. That's I've seen people do that. It's not that big.
Oh, is he like a famous Broadway actor?
He was on. He like was part of a union, and then it just made more sense. So then he's usually behind the scenes now, like teaching. With it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But he picks and chooses like places to go to do. So remember when we went to Philadelphia? The whole family went to see one of his shows.
Oh,
We don't.
that's
The whole family
nice.
doesn't make moves like that together. We just did. For
That's
that.
nice.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, so he's had a nice career.
Oh yeah. He's
That's
doing well.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him. That's
No,
successful.
I don't really understand that. That like whole it's like Broadway across America. You know
Well,
what I
they'll
mean?
tour like.
But wouldn't you think the ones that tour have the better actors because they're going to different locations versus the one just in New York?
I'd probably say the ones that stay in New York probably have the better actors.
Why though?
I actually do agree with that philosophically because
Yeah.
there are just more people going to see it.
Correct.
Like, I think.
Yes, but like people will come to them in New York.
Yeah, like that one. What's that one that is big right now with the guy who just won the award? Bill Burr's in it.
Glengarry Glen Ross.
Yes, like that's a
Kieran
limited
Culkin.
engagement. They're gonna, yeah.
Well, you have Jake Gyllenhaal and Denzel doing Othello right now on Broadway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And your brother, I think.
He's
But
probably
like, but yeah, but like, so they'll, so if he's in Wicked, say or whatever, they'll go to Mississippi and Indiana and Washington.
Right, but why did the All-Stars do Wicked? They stay in New York. Why wouldn't you bring the All-Stars with you across
It's a
the
prestige
country?
thing, I guess.
Yeah, fuck
but you're right in terms of probably eyeballs.
Yeah.
I don't
All right, I'm good. Justin, you good?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.